Hey, 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 and Merry Christmas. For my Christmas present, I decided to give myself some more studying. Let's do it. First, sorry, I have to. Give me a second. Okay. What the hell? Okay. Uh, so. I changed up the camera a bit, so. Yeah, so we left off here. With problem D from the kind of this final chapter of the analytic geometry. Now we will finish analytic geometry and get on to the next part, which is going to be conics. So ellipse, parabole, hyperbole, and stuff like that. Ah, yeah, so let's get to it. Let's finish this shit. So I think we did 4-7, if I'm correct. Yeah, 4-7. So the last exercise, 4-8. That's a new page. So we are supposed to write the parametric equation of segment AB, which immediately I have no idea what a parametric equation of a segment is, which is not good. And then we are supposed to find the center point of segment AB. And finally, yeah, that's it. Okay. Well, I don't know how to do a parametric equation of a segment, but I do know how to make a parametric equation of a line. So I guess I'll start with that and hopefully it'll be fine. Oh god. That's fucking disgusting. So we have points A, 2 and -5, and B, 4 and 10. Okay. So make a parametric equation of a line. I don't know how to make a parametric equation of a segment. If you calculate the directional vector, which is simply B minus A, which is 4, oh come on man, 4 minus 2, 10 minus -5, which is of course 2 and 15. So this is the directional vector of the line. And now we just simply do x equals. To be honest, I don't even know how you would do an equation of a segment. That's pretty crazy, to be honest. Well, let's see, maybe it's something I missed. 2 plus 2t and y equals minus 5 plus 15t. So this is not a parametric equation of a line. This is a parametric equation of a line, but not of a segment. Which maybe that's, I don't know. We'll see. As I'm saying, we'll see. Now, maybe I take this, plug it here, we get the t, no, but then I would just end up with like points. Wait. So that's bullshit. Okay, so let's just find the center. We'll call it like, I don't know, big S. So finding a center, it's pretty straightforward. You just have to do a b1 minus a1 divided by 2. That's the x coordinate. And for the y coordinate, we do sorry. So which yields basically we are looking for like the halfway value between these two. If that makes any sense. It doesn't really make sense because this is minus. I don't know. I don't know the fucking. You just can do this logically. It's not that hard. I'm very stupid, and even I can do it. It would be very ironic if I now fail to actually get it, but hopefully I will. The center point of the segment AB should be 4 minus 2, so that's 1. Okay, immediately I fucked up. Fuck. It should be 3. It should be like. Okay, so very ironic. Okay. I should apologize for my hubris once again. The higher powers are showing me that I'm a stupid guy. How do I get 3 from this though? Minus 2 is 2. Is it plus perhaps? Could be actually plus. That would make a lot of sense. Yeah, it's okay. Like this. So we get 3. Okay. Almost. And we get 5 halves, which is of course 2.5. We'll now see how they solved it. I'm very excited for the. Yeah, so so they just fucked me over. This is a mistake, I think, because there is no like parametric equation of a segment. Let me look it up real quick, but I think there is nothing like that. Metric segments, line segment in points. Yeah, it's oh, I see. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. So actually, I'm the stupid one here, as usual. The only difference between the parametric equation of a line and of a segment is that when you are doing there is a parametric equation of the line, t belongs to the realm of rational numbers. However, when it's just a segment, t only belongs to numbers between 0 and 1. Simple as that. Okay, so I probably will have to mark this, unfortunately, as an incorrect, because I forgot this, which is a bit unfortunate, but at least I know what I'm doing now, you know? So let's write it down and let's continue on to B. We have point A, -4, -2. We have B, 0 and, no, that's C, bruh. Okay. I accidentally started writing exercise C, not exercise B. We have A, -3, 2. Come on, man. I'm losing. Okay, no packet loss, that's good. So once again, let's find the directional vector, which is B minus A. So that's 3 minus 2. Now we go x equals -3 plus 3t, y equals -2 minus 2t. Peculiar. And of course t, as you learned, belongs to all numbers between 0 and 1. Now to solve the midpoint. That's sorry, a1 plus b1, sorry, over 2, and a2 plus b2 over 2, which yields -3 over 2 and 2 over 2, which is 1. Check the results. Okay, well, this is actually interesting because they logically, because these two numbers are basically these numbers from the point, and they chose B. So I wonder, so it should be the same. Well, it's actually, yeah, okay, it's the same, because if you multiply this by 3 and this by 2, that leaves you with -6 plus 6, so it all subtracts. So it's the same. It's correct, but a little different. I guess theirs makes more sense because you get less numbers, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I guess I'm I don't use my brain. I'm a little monkey. Ding dong, ding dong. We just and I just put in the numbers I usually do from the first point here, and I don't. I'm retarded, as you can see. Oh yeah, okay. Let's go to C. which is wrong monitor. A minus 4 minus 2. And B 0 and 3. Yes, once again, just do the directional vector B minus A, which is equal to 4, 5. And now just do X. Now we can actually try to use this. So we at least salvage some of my honor as a mathematician, even though there was never really any honor. Because I don't know, I think I'm like, there are some people who are really good at mathematics naturally, and I'm not one of these people. Just, I don't know. What works for me is I just have to repeat it over like a monkey. I don't know if all people were like that, I don't know. I mean, it would be cool if it worked like that, so at least I know that I'm not like dumb, but I think it does not really work like that, so I just have to, you know, make do with what I have. Okay, stop yapping and get to solving. So that's minus 2, and this is 1/2. The results. Now it's interesting. Now they actually use the okay, now they actually use the first number here. So what the fuck? Minus 4 plus 4t minus 2 plus 5t. That's the same. Oh, fuck. Where to write this in? Come on, man. Lock in. What the hell? Minus 2, 1/2. That's correct. Let's go, 30 right. Woohoo! No, that's the webcam. Bam. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Okay, let's continue. Bam. D. A. Once again, then with the points. I don't know why they in this book they write the points like vectors. I don't know. Everybody writes it like this. Maybe not, but everybody I have met in my life so far who taught me mathematics wrote it like this. So let's go to fucking directional vector. This is boring as a motherfucker. But it needs to be done, you know. You just have to repeat it over to remember it. The more of a repetition I do, the better I remember it in the future. Okay, come on, but lock in, man. Lock in. Like, all the time, I just lose focus and think of something entirely different. That's a huge nerve. Minus 5, plus 5, 0. Minus 5, minus 1 is minus 6. So we end up with x equals minus 5, y equals minus 5, minus 16. Okay. Okay. No, not that, but okay, I meant. Is -10, so that's -5, and -4 divided by 2 is -2. Yeah, since the x is a constant value, obviously the midpoint will also be -5. I think I saw like a glimpse of the results, and I think this one I will get wrong, but I have to know why. Yeah, it's wrong. For some reason, they did not write this. They did not write this, but instead they wrote this. And I think that deserves a little investigation because I don't understand that at all. Like, why is it like this? How does it help me that it's -5 here? Like, that's not even gonna... Why is it -5? Let's try to open up GeoGebra. Can I pop GeoGebra on screen, right? I just fucking doxed myself, good. I don't think there was... Let's do it like this. So I'm looking for... wait, I need x equals 5, y equals 5 or -5. Can I do it like this, maybe? No. Okay, I don't want to do this now, so... I need to ask fucking AI how to pop it in. Curve. Okay. Curve. And I have -5. Then we have -5 minus 6t. And then we have t with the range from -5 to 1. which does make a line, but for some reason it goes from y25 to y minus 11. So what if I do 0 and 1? No, it goes from -5 to -11. What the fuck? Well, that's completely out of order. What if I pop in -1? Sorry, 1. Okay, now it makes sense. So that's weird, because when you pop this in to here, it gives a different result than when you pop this in. Suspicious. But when you pop this in, so there is 1 here, and you use this, it actually yields the correct segment, sorry. Whereas if you pop in -5 and do it's wrong. Wait, let me quickly check their results. What? Why do they? Y equals t. How did they get to that? So they have written y equals t. How? Even if you have 1 here. What? Was I looking at the wrong? -5, 1. -5, -5. You do the directional vector. B minus A. -5 plus 5 is 0. -5 minus 1 -6. Which yields x equals -5 plus 0t, and y equals what the fuck? Okay, I'll give Gemini a shot at this. This is so weird. But if I actually... That's not even correct, bro. Minus x equals -5. And then they have t. Y equals t. That's not even correct. Oh, sorry, it is. Okay, it is correct, but why? So Gemini got to the same conclusion as me. So they provided the correct result, yes, but it seems very confusing. Like it's not, you have to adjust the range of the parameter, which they okay. So now that's so weird, man. That's so weird. Yeah, so anyhow, but my solution is obviously correct. Well, it's not actually. Wait a second. Because if I input what actually I got, which is -5, -60, I get something completely fucking ridiculous. Oh, sorry, that's because... Yeah, I get... What the fuck? I calculate the direction vector incorrectly. I'm extremely confused. Oh, no. Okay, I see. Yeah, because, okay, so because it's... That's bullshit. So because it's not a line, it actually matters which of these you input in there. Because if you input B, it's incorrect. This is not correct. You have to input A. Oh. That's such bullshit. I unfortunately will have to quickly go to the toilet because I need to shit. Let me just set up. Bam. Bam. Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to shit. So I need a timer for 45. Nice. So let's continue. Yeah. So this was the last fiasco I did. Did I make it up? Wrong already. I forget. I think I didn't. Wrong 9 and streak is 0. Hey, the more you know, man. If I didn't make this mistake now, I would make it in the exam. Anyhow, let's continue. Last two problems. Can I fit this here? Probably so. So problem E. Reducer. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's crazy. Oh, that's disgusting, man. Anyhow, so A for 1. Okay, so I have to keep in mind that if I do the directional vector like this, then I have to plug in this point. Otherwise, it's fucked up. Minus 3, 1. So the directional vector is this. Which minus 3 minus 4 is minus 7. Minus 1 minus. Once again, that means that it's constant. Hate the constant. So now keep in mind, I have to plug in 1. I have to plug in this point. If I plug in this, it'll not go like. Yeah, so it's going. If I plug in B, it will not go like this, but it will go like this, which is incorrect because we are starting from A and we want to go to. I think we are starting from B and we want to get to A. I don't know, man. Fuck this shit. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. It is possible. 4 minus 70 and y equals 1. Does that make sense? Where t belongs to the realm from 0 to 1. Let's check with GeoGebra. So we have got minus 4 minus 70, and then we have 1. That's correct. Minus 3 to 4. Yeah. And in the... Yeah, that's strange, because now they could have done the same trick as they did before with this bullshit, but they didn't. And I hate them for that. They are not consistent. Come on, man. E. Yeah, they didn't do it. Oh, I forgot about the center point. So the center point of A, B is 4 minus 3 over 2 and 2 over 2, which yields 1/2 and 1. 1/2 1. Yeah, buddy. The streak is back on. So let's mark that one as right. And the streak is back. Yeah. I'm so happy. Not really. EF. So let's go to F, where where we have point A 3 3 and point B minus 2 2 minus 2 2. So once again, the directional vector is B minus A, which yields minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5, 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So that leads us to X. Once again, I have to plug in this one. 3 minus 5 t y equals 3 minus t, where t, of course, belongs to the realm of numbers between 0 and 1. And yeah, the center point. Is 3 minus 2 over 2 and 3 plus 2 over 2, which yields 3 minus 2 is 1, so we get 1/2, and then we have 5 halves, otherwise known as 2.5. Is that correct? Minus 5, 3 minus 3. It is. Bam. Okay, so that, oh my, what have I done? That is it for analytic geometry in 2D. Now, we are continuing to conics, which, to be fair, I fucking hate. I fucking hate them. Why? I don't know. I was never good at them. But I guess that's because I never studied. And I do not have an inherent talent for math, unlike other people. So let's open a new file and save it as conics. Save. Let me... Conics? Yeah. Conics. What the hell? Conics. Red, yeah. No, wait. Yeah. Conics. Conics, that sounds very similar to like a König in German, which I believe is a king. These are the kings of making me suffer. Not king CFK, but king like the guy who wears the ground. Anyway. Okay, so there's some theory here. Okay, that's all bull. The theory is not really relevant because that's what they don't tell you at school. The test is only from problems, not theory. You don't actually have to learn the theory. You just need to know how to solve the problems because these are two different things exactly. If you know the theory, you can't solve problems. You just have to solve problems over and over and over again and hit your head so many times that you actually know what's coming to you. How do I know that? Life experience, man. Okay. Shut the fuck up and solve, man. Conics. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, sorry. Oh my god, what the fuck was that, man? Okay, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, first, we get a circle. Yay. Circle. Circle, circle, circle. Good old circle. I love circles. Nice, predictable. X squared plus y squared equals r squared, where, of course, this the diameter. Also, we can rewrite it as x minus x0. Wait, hold on a minute. X minus x0 squared plus y minus y0 squared equals diameter squared, where okay, we actually r has to be more than, let me actually maybe write it up here. R has to be more than 0. And here also R has to be more than 0. Which makes sense. I mean, how can you have a circle with a negative diameter? But here, if you take this and this, you get the center. Yeah. Center of Circe. Okay. Yeah. What the fuck is that? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we have a problem. 412. When it comes to these circles, what is very important, if you want to find the center, you need to know how to finish the square, or however you call it in English. Complete the square. And this is what this next problem demonstrates. So we get this equation, 2y squared plus 8y equals 0. So we don't know what kind of conic is this, so obviously we divide by 2 to make it a little easier on our puny human brains. At least that applies to me, obviously. For any watchers out there, I don't know how intelligent you are, probably more than me. It's very, very, very likely. Nice. Now, as we can see here, x, it's kind of standalone. But here we have y squared and also y. So we can complete the square to get kind of this format here. How do we do that? Well, we know that a plus b squared is, we know that it's a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Here the a is y, so this is the a. So logically b has to be the number divided by 2. Makes sense? I think so. So here you do x squared plus y squared plus 4y plus 4. Since if this is 2, then squared is 4. But then you have to also add 4 to the other side to keep the equation equal. 4. And then you can easily finish the square by just plus y plus 2 squared equals 4. So now we have finished the square. But we can see here that it's this is like minus bullshit. I don't know how you. So the center will be 0, x minus 2y, and the diameter will be 2, because this is diameter squared. Should I maybe I'll write it equals 4, which means that r equals 2. Actually, it should be plus or minus 2. But obviously the diameter cannot be negative, so I'm just gonna write 2. You put a little smiley face here, okay. Definitely gonna help me, man. Maybe I'm a little toxic. Okay, and yeah, that is indeed correct. Okay, so now we move on to the ellipse. My favorite. Just kidding. Ellipse. What the hell? Ellipse. Here we have some. We need to define the realm. A has to be more than 0. B has to be more than 0. And A cannot be equal to B. That gets us x squared over a squared plus y squared, y squared over b squared is equal to 1. And once again, with all these parameters, pay attention. Oh, what is that line? Yep. Obviously, to find the center, once again, we will need a little bit of a modification. X minus x 0 squared over. Why the fuck did I write it like this? I'm retarded. Over a squared plus y minus y 0 squared over b squared equals 1. Where obviously the center is x0 b0, so very similar to the circle, but you have these sections here. Oi, oi. Okay, so we have a problem for 13. Where we get this, which, by the way, it's good and all solving these problems at peace at home, but if I got this shit, I would not be very happy. Yeah, first of all, there cannot be a negative number under the square root, obviously. So we need to define the basically x has to be between 1 and -1. So to define the realm, any higher and it goes into negative numbers, which is not good. So let's square both of the sides. Which yields y squared equals. Do I? Yeah, this is tricky, man. I mean, if I square it like so, the minus should get eliminated. 4 minus 4x squared. And now if we transfer it all to one side. Yeah, okay, I see it. So we get y squared plus 4x squared equals 4, where we divide now by 4, which yields y squared over, what is that? Y squared divided by 4 plus x squared equals 1. And this is an ellipse. You can imagine this as like 1. Now, if you wanted to solve this, I actually don't know how to do that. I don't think I have any tricks. Maybe the center is just 0, 0. Could be, because we are already like at the base shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, now they want us to draw it. Wait, let me actually switch this around so it's a little less confusing for my puny brain. So yeah, since there is like this, wait, let me do this like a professional. Okay, that looks horrible, but we will roll with that. So since there is like this imaginary one, that means that a squared is 1, which which yields a is 1, and b squared is 4, which yields b is 2. Once again, not adding the plus minus because I don't want to. And since this basically like implies the width on the x-axis and this on the y-axis, we get something like this. 1 minus 1, 2 minus 2. Okay. Hey, we'll roll with that, man. But since sorry, because of this, I forgot actually to define this. This is such a pain in the ass. You have to think about so much shit. Oh god, sorry. I have to quickly take care of something. Yeah, oh yes, okay. Since we know that you can't have negative numbers under this, so this will be positive always. And there is this like a negative sign, which means that y will always be less or equal to 0 because of this. So the solution is actually not this, but only this. Under the... So this is... No, this is fake. This is fake. This is the real solution. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Next up is parabola. Or parabole, or whatever you want to call it. That's gonna be such a pain in the ass solving these bitches. Oh good, this is just basically exponential function. So we get a can be of course 0, and we get y equals a x squared, not exponential, but quadratic, sorry. And y minus y0 equals 8 times x minus x0 squared, which leads us to the, like, not top, but like the, I don't know, the starting point. I don't know how you want to fucking call that. X0, Y0. Once again, you have to like pop it in negative, or however you want to fucking call it. And also what is possible is this, where you get x minus, such a fucking pain in the ass. Okay, maybe I should stop complaining actually. But of course, once again, a is not equal to 0. Stupid. Damn. Okay. Okay, now let's solve the problem for 14. When we get 2x plus y squared plus 8y equals 0. So right off the bat, we can see that I actually wonder. No, right off the bat, we can see that it's 0. There is no 1, so it can't be an ellipse. Or actually, there are no sorry about that. There are no numbers currently, so I don't think it can be even a circle. So what we can see here is we have this this kind of, we can basically complete the square here, which is nice, I guess. So we get 2x plus y squared plus 8y, where of course we get this has to be 4, so we get 4 squared is 16, and we get 2x plus y plus 4 squared is equal to 16, and what is the difference between fucking the circle though? This is like the exact same shit, what the fuck? Not exactly. And if we pop the x over to the other side, we get y plus equals minus 2x. Okay. This is getting very confusing very fast. Okay, so they actually don't want you to do this. You can do it like this. 2x minus 16 equals minus y plus 4 squared. And now we need to get rid of this. So we just divide by 2. And we get x minus 8 equals minus 1/2 of y plus 4 squared. And since this is 8 and not 1, it can't really be an ellipse. So it's a parabole. The center is in 8 minus 4, I hope. And it would look something like 8. It's a negative, so I think it will look something like this, which we can verify actually. I'll pop it quickly into GeoGebra. X minus 8 is equal to minus 1/2 y plus 4 whole thing. It's precisely that. Oh, added bonus is it actually goes through 0, 0, which I think is a coincidence. Is it? Because here on the x-axis it goes through minus 8 for some reason, and I overcooked it a little bit. Kinda goes through 0, 0. Okay, so if y is 0, I guess that makes sense. Does it? No. How come y is 0? Oh no, it's because x is 0. If I input x like 0 here, I get this minus 8, I multiply by minus 2, I get 16. I square this, I get y squared plus 8y plus 16. I subtract 16, I get y plus 4y equals 0. And then so one solution is, sorry, I get 8y. Yeah, so one solution is 0, which is this, and one solution will be minus 8. Okay, that makes sense. Anyhow, I will have to end this stream, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for me, because I have to take out my dog for a walk. So, yeah, I will be back though, because yeah, I need to study even on Christmas Eve. Unfortunate. Thank you guys.